All right, welcome everybody to the second edition of Women's Soccer Weekly. I'm here with Coach Eric Dobrzanski, and Coach, we're getting ready to talk about the 2012 schedule. Could you please give us your thoughts and how you feel it's going to play out this year?
Yeah, I think we're excited about our 2012 schedule. Just finishing it up, just locked in a couple more dates and a couple games, and I think we're excited. I think our kids are excited with it. Our players, gives us a little more of a reality now for a lot of our kids in the spring. I mean, we always tell our kids in the spring that spring is really when we get better and we can start working towards what we want to accomplish in the fall. So I think now getting this schedule released and having it all finalized, I think it's nice for them because now they can go, okay, this is what we're doing, this date, and move forward from there. It kind of gives us an attainable date now. So I think overall we got everything we wanted out of our schedule, and I think we're moving in the right direction.
Coach, what was the process you had in picking your out-of-conference games this year?
I think our process was really just not just getting games to get games. I think we did a good job this year of really focusing on the dates that we wanted to play and where we wanted to play, whether we wanted a game away or home, and then what dates those were. Last year was more, we found games, we took games, and we kind of made it that way. But this year we really focused on staying healthy, keeping days in between, rest days, not kind of infringing on our conference schedule as well. Whereas last year we played a couple, out-of-conference games pretty close to conference weekends. So I think this year we kept it a little more balanced, and we did that with starting earlier. Last year we didn't start until beginning of September. This year we're starting August 20th. So it really allows us to kind of spread out the schedule more. So I think the biggest thing with the process was just we narrowed down dates, we narrowed down the locations, and then we kind of found those teams that could go into those spots and not just conform to what everybody else wanted us to play.
Coach, how do you feel your Sun Conference schedule looks this year?
Good. I mean, I'm excited about it. We changed formats this year with our conference. We no longer play everybody in our conference once. Now we've got a north-south concept in our conference, and then we skip 2 teams every year, so it'll rotate who we skip. This year we actually skipped Warner Weber over in Lake Wales, Florida, and then we've got everybody else in our conference. So our conference weekend opens up with Thomas first on a Friday, and then Embry-Riddle on a Saturday. So tough opening weekend, but again, I mean, it's just like I tell any recruit, and I tell our players here, our conference is so difficult and so competitive that every weekend's going to be tough. So not just Thomas and Riddle that weekend. You still got SCAD on the schedule. You still got USCB. You still got Ave Maria going down the list of our conference. So, but that's why our players are here, and that's why I'm here, and that's why we do the work we want to that we're doing. We enjoy our conference, and we enjoy the success our conference has had over the past. In the past, with being ranked in the top 25, how they've how Embry-Riddle did in the national tournament last year. I think it gets us excited.
Coach, now that we're pretty well set going forward in the preseason, what has your focus been?
Well, I mean, again, now that we're set with August 20th, starting out at Palm Beach Atlantic over in Palm Beach, that'll be our first preseason game, and then the 28th will be first regular season game at Clearwater Christian. I think it's allowed us to focus a little more on the style of play that we've had, that we want to work towards going into those games. You can kind of format what you want to do in training towards those opponents. So I think really for us, our focus is always defensively, being sound defensively. I always tell our players if everything breaks down, what are you going to hang your hat on? And I think as a program and as players and as a coach, we really hang our hat in playing good defense, being in good shape, and letting our defense really dictate what we do in the attack. So I think we'll still continue to focus on that stuff and really taking that towards preseason, and again, that preseason game will let us focus on, get us settled on that. Last year we didn't have a preseason game, so really our first game of the year was our preseason game. So we came out, we played, and that was where we had to make adjustments. Last year was Florida College. That was our first game. This year we can play PBA and really try to work out some of those kinks going into a regular season game. So we're really excited about that aspect of it.
All right, thank you, Coach, and thank you for your time, and we'll see you next week.
Thank you.